All right, we are officially into the final week of 2020, and I guess if we really think changing the calendar is going to improve things, that's a good thing, I guess. Hopefully, 2021 will be better as far as the world is concerned, and we're definitely back on the right track when it comes to our sports picks. Joe Duffy's picks at offshoreinsiders.com. We've got more biggest drop of systems ever. We've integrated some of the best models and computer software into our picks using some advice from a big-time whale, pro gambler. So we've gotten even better. We've gotten even better. The best has truly gotten better. Free pick for today in the NBA is to go with Denver minus the 6 against Houston in the NBA from Monday, December the 28th. And of course, you want to hold on for the analysis. You also want to hold on. We're also going to tell you the best teams to bet on and against so far this year in college basketball. All right, the NBA pick. We got, when you have the much more disappointing offense based on delta points scored, going with that more disappointing offense is 403, 306, and 14. Now, delta points scored is how many relative to the odds makers posted team total or implied total based on the odds and spread. Houston's covered their only game, while Denver is 0-2, failing to cover by 9.5 points per game. So, of course, a lot of squares are going to say that would make Houston the bet, right? Nope. Regression to the mean angle that says go with a bad ATS team against a good one is 252, 195, and 6. And again, a common question this time of the year. Well, wait a minute. One team's played one game, the other team's played two games. No, overreaction is definitely a major word to pay attention to, a major concept to pay attention to early in every single sports season. We don't use contrarian betting quite as much as we used to, but it is making a comeback for several reasons. Number one, first, obviously, more and more states are doing it legally, and yes, we do have, it's public information which way the public is going in each state, so we have more contrarian information than ever. Also, we're getting a lot of help from some of those 3- and 4-letter networks where they're giving out spread picks because that's what people want. And they have people that, it's really one of two. Well, they do have a couple people. There's a short list of people who know what the hell they're talking about. Todd Furman is certainly one of them. I think Stanford Steve's been pretty good in college football. But the rest of them are either A, at one extreme, where they have entry-level writers who know nothing about gambling, and they're just writing sports picks, and they do kind of, a summary of what happened the previous game. And then they have other guys even guys who have maybe played the game, they know the sports, they know the personnel inside out, but they don't know a damn thing about how gambling works and the odds work. So we're getting a lot more people tailing square information. So therefore, square plays and contrarian plays are really returning to prominence. Well, anyway, after that long explanation, still, it's very rare when all of our indexes point towards the favorite. Generally, the public likes to bet underdogs. In this case, generally the public likes to bet favorites. In this case, a lot of square money on the underdog. So a rare case where the contrarian information actually says to bet on the favorite. So yes, it's all of our contrarian indexes from both the, everything, Vegas, offshore, state, and we have a square measurement as well. They're all pointing towards the contrarian play to bet on Denver. So again, Denver is your free pick. Now, who have been the best teams this year, spread-wise, based on cover margin? Cover margin is just that. It's the same as your margin of victory, except it's based on the point spread. So if a 10-point favorite covers by 15, their margin of cover was +5. Missouri State, and this is a bare minimum of 3 line games. Missouri State 3-0 this year, cover margin +17 points per game. UC Riverside 3-0-1. They're covering by an average of 14.2. Kent is 3-0 by 13.3. Now, really, the best spread team in the country, when you combine, well, they certainly have the best spread record and not that far off of the best spread margin. Drake has covered all 8 of their lined games this year. They had 2 against Division II opponents, but all their line games, perfect 8-0, covering by an average of 13.3. Winthrop 5-0 and Baylor 6-0, both covering by 12.7. Who have been the best teams to bet against? Not quite as pronounced. Long Beach State is 1-2, minus 14.5 points per game, average margin to cover. San Jose State is 0-4, failing to cover by an average of 13.6 per game. And Northern Illinois is 0-7, failing to cover by an average of 13.2 points per game. You like this information, please literally give us a like or a retweet. We broadcast this on several different platforms. If it's YouTube, give us a like. Feel free to comment. Stitcher, please give us a 5-star rating. iTunes, please give us a 5-star rating. It's your way of telling the search engines, look, this is good content. We need more good content like this. So we appreciate all the help, and it also tells us you want more great free information like this. The best computer software in the business, giving you winners. Make sure you visit Offshore Insider. Whoa, I forgot. Sorry, I should promote. 4-2 yesterday in the NBA. Joe Duffy's picks. We hit our only wise guy play in the NBA. 5 NBA winners side and 4 totals, plus an NFL wise guy play for tonight. Joe Duffy's picks at offshoreinsiders.com.